Hey, I'm JD. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be flying an Airbus H-160 aircraft. I'm in Capodichino, Italy, and I want to get myself up to Mount Vesuvius. So let's jump in the aircraft. And here we go. It's a beautiful H-160 aircraft. It's my co-pilot there, and I've got a few people in the back. And everything seems to be ready for takeoff here. I didn't do a cold start today, but we're good. I'm looking down to see if there's anything interesting in here that I don't want to deal with. I think we're good. And the autopilots are all on. The floats are on auto, which is good, and I need to turn off. I'm going to mute the HTOS because it's just going to make me angry listening to it. So let's just mute the HTOS. That, and I'll get a warning on my multifunction display. My rotor speed's up to 101, my torque's at 21, and I've got total weight 4,534. I've got a bunch of people sitting in the back, and I've got 4 hours and 5 minutes of flying with my fuel, so it's all good. Acknowledge that, and let's take off and see if I can find Mount Vesuvius. So here we go. I might just put it on auto hover for a second. So we'll just get up in the air, and then you'll see the aircraft. I've got it mapped so I can go into auto hover pretty quickly. There we go. It's a altitude hover, and I'm using the RADALT radio altitude hover here. And I basically I want to check myself out. There we go. And I'm going to pull the landing gear in. So let me just lower that a bit and I'll show you the landing gear coming up. There we go. The landing gear is coming up. My passengers are not nervous yet. I'm sure they'll be nervous in a second when I start flying. And I'm going to get out of hover mode here and give it a little bit of altitude and get back to my map. So I want to head towards Mount Vesuvius. Should be able to see it. That might be it right there ahead of me, so which means that's Naples straight ahead. So let's start flying. I had a little bit of a crash earlier, but not sure what went on there. There's some highways. What would be really cool is if I was able to find the Hotel Bueno volcano in Naples. I stayed there, and I suspect they have that mapped, but I don't know where it is. So I'm going to get a little bit of height here. I'm picking up my, oh, not too much. There we go. And we'll look out the window here and you'll see beautiful Naples. This is a beautiful city, although I hear it's a little bit dangerous these days. Not sure if you just stay out of the areas that could be dangerous, you should be fine. Yeah, and there's Mount Vesuvius there. I'm not sure if I can get to the top of this mountain. I've got cloud cover. I can change my conditions to remove some clouds, but I won't bother. Let's just see if I can climb up a bit. And that is beautiful Mount Vesuvius. So this mountain blew up, and I think it took something like 25 seconds before the people understood that they were doomed. And it wasn't like the movie. If you watch the movie, they get like 2 hours. The mountain blows up and there's like half an hour and everyone's running.
H-160 Yankee Papa Echo leading my airspace frequency change approved.
There was no running back then. It was boom, and then you had 24 seconds and you were buried in ash. That's what happened to the poor people in this region. So And there's the mountain. I think I'm going to just go try to find a bare area where I can go to the top here. It is still an active volcano. So Mount Vesuvius, I think, is one of the oldest or most dangerous active volcanoes in the world.
Papa Echo, did you copy?
I'm going to copy something here.
Naples Tower H160 Yankee Papa Echo. I didn't copy that. Say again, please.
Alright, there's the mountain there.
H160 Yankee Papa Echo, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
A little bit more torque.
Naples Tower H160 Foxtrot Hotel Yankee Papa Echo frequency change.
I'm climbing hard here. I'm trying to look at my torque here to make sure I don't over torque the engine. Everything's so far so good. I don't think anybody lives up here. It wouldn't be wise to actually live up here. But I'm just going to try to circle, see if I can climb to the top here and look down. And what it might look like. There's a lot of dark clouds up here. There is a road that goes up, as you can see. Road to the top of Mount Vesuvius. So there's the top of Mount Vesuvius. And let's look down and see if I can see anything. No, it's dry. So there's nothing down there. Just rocks. Thank God. I think my co-pilot is a bit nervous with me flying today, so I'm keeping my torque in check. And that's a quick shot, or quick trip to Mount Vesuvius. Let me look over here again, see if I can get another shot of the mountain. Look at the diameter of the hole when this thing blew. The diameter of the hole that it created is amazing. Oh, I'm over torquing here. I gotta torque down a bit. I do not want to crash. So let's take the aircraft down the mountain. I don't know whether I could find Hotel Bueno volcano. I don't think so. It might be just at the base of the mountain. But it was pretty cool. It's shaped like a big giant volcano opening. And the inside of the hotel is in fact a soccer stadium. I'm in the clouds right now, and that is very dangerous. There we go. I lost a little control. I'm trying to get below the clouds here so I can control the aircraft. And there's a lot of wind up here today. I'm not sure why, but there's a lot of wind.